Hi, I'm Kyle Abraham, choreographer and artistic director of Abraham in Motion.
So you're going into it, and then you're opening, you're stepping open.
I was commissioned by Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater to make a new work entitled Untitled America, looking at the cyclical nature of families who've come in and out of the prison system, primarily in how it's affected Black lives. When we're looking at this political climate right now, I'm faced with thinking about so many people who are given power and they're using that power to make it impossible for so many people to be seen or be heard. I think what winds up happening in art is when those voices seem as if they're not heard, we try and shout all the more loud. I've had family members who've gone in and out of the prison system, and I remember talking to my mother most Christmases when she had just finished speaking to one of her brothers who was incarcerated, and just thinking about how isolated and separated people can feel from a family and how we think about what family is to us. Ultimately, I was just trying to dive into how we can think about what that process is like on both sides, having a family member who's gone through the system and someone who maybe hasn't. Let's say you have never met anyone who's gone in and out of the prison system. You've had family in some capacity. And the feeling of isolation or the feeling of longing for someone or something, I think should ideally be able to blend itself into that subject matter that people are able to relate to people who've had this experience. Thus, we're able to ideally have a conversation.
I don't want to die in here.
My mother passed away while we were making Untitled America, and one of the moments of audio of kind of a voice recording you hear is someone saying, "I want to go home, I don't want to die in here." That really connected with me in terms of how we're making this work and the movements that come up in this work.
Father, please don't let me go.
There's something about art that has the power to be both safe and extremely dangerous in the most beautiful way. That power can change the world and change lives as it has been doing since the beginning of time.
Father, Father, why you let me go? Father.